So starting off with some MAC lip conditioner first and moving on to some oil control lotion. As you can see, I'm really massaging it into the skin to allow the product to really work. Next, onto some fast response eye cream just to minimise any texture around the eyes. So I'm just using my ring finger to gently tap this in. Next to some Natural Radiance Prep and Prime primer. So this minimises any discoloration on the skin. So tap it down the T-zone and allow it to work. Next, I'm moving on to some MAC Fix Plus to really hydrate the skin, so give the skin a good spritz. Now I'm moving on to foundation. So as you can see here that I'm testing the colour on the skin, I always test on the jawline and on the T-zone because it's normally lighter down the T-zone than is around the outer part of the face. So I was happy with NC44 and you can see I'm applying it down the T-zone area here with the foundation brush and allowing it to kind of sit on the skin so I can see how it really brightens. Next, I'm using NC50 Studio Finish Concealer, and that's going to minimise any sort of discoloration or pigmentation on the outside of the face. So I'm just moving this along the perimeter of the face and just really blending it in. I'm going to keep going and using my foundation brush until I really merge the two to create an airbrushed seamless finish. And then just not applying too much texture on the skin, so taking down any sort of foundation and patting it in until I'm really happy and have a flawless finish. Next, I'm brightening underneath the eye, so I'm using some Peach Luster and I'm applying it under the eye and extending it out by the eye down the centre of the nose and on the forehead and on the chin. And this really creates a spotlight effect and brightens the skin. Next, I'm going to move on to powder. So I have two powders here. I'm using Carblend Dark down the centre of the face just to minimise any texture and really create a beautiful cashmere finish on the skin. And then I'm moving to Studio Fix powder in the NW50 around the outside of the face, and that will give a nice warm finish and minimise any pigmentation. And that's the finished look.